Hi everyone, we're back with our patient Gail, who has multiple system atrophy, and her husband Dan. Dan finally knows my name, if you watched the last video. Right? Yeah. So we want to give you an update because she continues to make progress. So why don't I let Dan,
Oh, you want to talk?
or Gail, you can talk. Yeah. Yeah.
Give me my raise.
Your writing's improved.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I can understand you. When you first came in, seriously, I couldn't understand what you were saying. And that's been huge. So it's been huge.
I'm
And
talking more.
you're doing better. You took a shower, Dan just said, by
Yeah.
yourself and washed your hair for the first time. And
That.
yeah.
But not
Not
for
by
a long
yourself.
Time
Yeah.
by yourself.
So writing's better, walking's better, speech is overall, everything's better. Yes.
One thing about her speech
Yeah.
is as we build up her body, I mean her cardio is way down. She hasn't been able to do that cardio, which we're starting to work on now,
Yeah.
and build up the muscles. As that comes, her lungs will start working a little harder,
Yeah.
and she'll get that air through her
Yeah.
diaphragm better
Yeah.
than what she has been. If she speaks loud, we can understand her perfect now.
Yeah.
Before it was a
Right. It was a lot of groaning, and I noticed that for sure. Yes. And now it's a lot better.
So that's there.
Yeah.
She's walking much better.
Yeah.
We're working on her posture at the pool. She's doing wonderful with our therapy at the pool.
Sure. And now I want to reiterate too. We're using the PEMF unit up on the head, and before the video we're just talking about how we're going to change it up a little bit because the brain is dynamic. It's fluid. It changes, and you can change neurons. So that's why it's not static. It's not a piece of steel. So you want to change the position. We're just talking about that before we got on the video because it's going to help her even more. And that's the key. So yeah, that's wonderful. So anything else?
Yeah, it's getting exciting to come over here and look back on the week and see the improvements that are happening and
Yeah, just in the week's
realize how much better she's getting, and that smile's back.
Yeah, that's right. You do
And
smile a lot
she can
more.
chew
But
bud-
you smile a lot more when I give Dan a bad time. I've noticed that works out a lot better.
She can chew butt pretty good right now.
Oh,
but
that's
she
all right.
wants-
So great. So yeah, we're just going to keep working. We're going to keep updating. I mean, I think we did the last update January 11th. Today is March 6th. We'll go the same amount, and each time we'll check in, and we look forward to you improving. Anything else?
I'm happy.
You what?
I'm happy.
You're going to pee?
Happy.
Oh, you're happy. Oh, jeez. Okay, Dan can give me a bad time on that one, right? She's happy. Yes. That's great. I love that. I'm happy you're happy. See, I said this in the first video with you. This is why I get up in the morning, to see great changes in wonderful people like you. And I'm glad you're happy. So when you're happy, Dan's usually happy. So that's a good thing, right?
Well, the Progenerol you put me on is helping too.
Okay, so yeah, let's just talk about that real quick. So pregnenolone,
Pregnenolone.
yeah, it's made from cholesterol. It's your master hormone. So cholesterol, maybe some of you have seen my video, your body makes pregnenolone, comes over here, makes DHEA, testosterone, and estrogen. Comes over here, makes progesterone and cortisol. When you're stressed, everything goes over to what's called a pregnenolone steal. It goes over to cortisol. So here now, by checking his pregnenolone with the blood test and putting him on a correct amount, it doesn't have to be a high dose, we're actually working the hormones from the top down instead of the bottom up. Because you were on testosterone.
For 10 years, I was getting testosterone injections or
Right.
topicals,
Right,
and it was getting old real quick.
right.
If you had too much, you didn't know what you were doing. You
Right.
were just angry all the time.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah.
you had too little, You were just wiped,
Wiped
out,
out.
no energy, nothing, didn't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
And finding that happy balance,
it makes a difference.
well, it helps.
Yeah, great, wonderful. Anything else you want to say? Other than you're happy?
I'm so excited to see the change.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the changes too. And I mean, your speech has improved so much. It's incredible to me because seriously, when you first came in, I didn't understand a word she was saying, and Dan would have to interpret. And now it's
Dan can figure it out himself.
yeah, yeah. And
Now
it's
she
so
just
much
has
better.
to speak up, and I can understand.
Well, that'll
it perfect.
come. That'll come. I mean,
But I
it's-
mean,
we're
it's
little baby steps. I tell everybody, look, this is a video I'm making tonight. This is a marathon, folks. This isn't a sprint. You're not, no matter what the health condition is.
I was going to say, you got to remember, a rebuild takes longer than a new construction.
That's right.
And we are rebuilding her completely from ground up,
Yep.
where if you had a baby, you'd start out and it just build itself.
Right.
We have to take and get rid of all the old
Yep.
stuff and bring in the new.
And it's working, and that's all that matters. Right. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.